Gemini, welcome to your reading. It's good to be back. I started a new job and moved from switch shifts, and then I got sick, and so I was not able to get the new moon reading out for March 2nd in Pisces. These messages are timeless, so if you're drawn here, there's a message here for you, so don't worry about when this was recorded. But as well as for those of you, this could specifically be talking about this time of year, 2022, March 2022. So we had the new moon on the 2nd. We have the full moon on the 18th coming up, and it's not quite the 18th when I'm recording this. And then we have April. The new moon is in Virgo. It's the worm moon. It's when the worms start coming up when it rains. It's warm enough for the worms to start coming up. So full moons and new moons, we use new moons to plant seeds, set intentions, new dreams, new goals, new manifestations. And the full moon we use to bring up anything that may be in our vibration or frequency that may be keeping us from manifesting or hearing the cues or the messages clearly, so that we know how to move and choose and manifest. So we release in the full moon, allow the full moon to extract it from our watery energy of our 70% body of water. We allow things to come up so that we can acknowledge them and release them, so they're no longer inside of us. So we're not holding anger and resentment in our colon. So we're not, holding other emotions and memories in our body and creating dis-ease, as well as, a lot of chatter and confusion. What we want is to hear our intuition clearly, right? That's the goal here for myself, for you, for everyone, to hear our intuition and spirit clearly without the interference of ego, without the interference of someone else's voice or doubt, fear, anxieties, worries, that type of thing. Okay, so moving forward, angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, the great power that holds up worlds, the great power that creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all, the Akashic records, the halls of wisdom, where we are looking for guidance and answers for the collective of Gemini. So please fill and infuse this space with your light and your love and your high vibration and frequency, so that we may hear clearly, so we may see clearly, so we may feel clearly, so we may know and act clearly without any interference or distortion from within or without. We show gratitude and appreciation, and may we be in humble service and obedience, not only of our divine messages and guidance, but also when the universe needs us, may we also act in service. Amen Ra. All right, so we're going to pull a card from the Oracle of the Grail Code, which is a divine feminine deck, but we will translate for our divine masculines that are here. So what message do we have for the collective of Gemini from the Grail Code deck? Oh, we've got a few. Bottom of the deck, compassion. I just want to put that out there. I love the artwork of these cards. I can't wait to get a new camera, new equipment, because these cards are just they're so beautiful, but they're so large. So first we got pleasure, Gemini. Pleasure. Allowing yourself to feel pleasure, allowing pleasure back into your life. Some of you may have had some really tough times, especially the last couple of years, as we all know. The things that have gone on and happened. It's time to let pleasure back in. That's what I'm picking up. It's time to release all the anxiety, all the fears, all of the pain. And for some, it's even opening to new pleasures. Some of you, it's reopening to pleasure that you've shut yourself off from whatever. Or maybe you were going through something. Maybe you were ill. Maybe you've lost some family members. Maybe you've been hurt in a relationship. Whatever it is, it's time to reawaken and accept and allow pleasure back into your life. And we also got, oh, beautiful. Wow. Sovereignty. It's time for you to claim the power over your own realm. It's time for you to claim your freedom. Beautiful. Wow, Gemini. Sovereignty and pleasure. I'm almost feeling like freeing yourself from an old world of feeling like you don't deserve pleasure, or just being caught up in the strain and struggles of life that you haven't. I'm feeling it's time to take back your power and your pleasure. And this is, so April 1st is the new moon in Aries. Okay, and Aries leads the zodiac. This is the actual astrological new year. This time of year. Pleasure and power. All right, so let's get a card for the energy. Wow, holy cow, just like that. I was gonna say, let's get a card for the new moon in Pisces that was on the 2nd. The energy of that new moon is, you know, Pisces, Neptune. It's about dreams and illusions. It's about allowing things to come to the surface that are deep in your emotional body, that affect your frequency and vibration, allowing them to come, you know, so that you can manifest dreams, so that you can see clearly what it is that you desire and what's good for you. And what we have here, first of all, we have supermoon, a trope number 44. Some of you may be seeing 44. Attraction. It's interesting because Pisces, dreams, you have the power to attract and repel what you want and what you don't want. This is an energy of being like super attractive. So paying attention to where your thoughts are, being attracted to, being, aware of where you're spending your mental energy, what you're focusing on, what you're thinking about, because you have a lot of attractive energy right now. And this is also a card, be ready for an opportunity, be ready for anything. You know what they say about preparation meeting opportunity as well. But this is about doing moon work, working with the moon, which is why even I'm a cosmic moon child. I am a Cancer. The moon is my mother. But the moon it has a special, all the planets affect all of us. But depending on our birth chart and all that, clearly it's individualized. But overall, the earth, the moon and the earth have a relationship. The moon has a relationship and affects water and tides. We are made up of 75% water. So the moon affects all of us, not just water signs and not specifically just Cancers. Clearly, that's my home energy. That's my energy. So that's why I like to work with the moon. But for manifesting and planting seeds, the moon belongs to all of us. All the planets belong to all of us, and we can use their energy. So just because you are not a moon child doesn't mean anything. You can still work with the moon to manifest. So we have the supermoon attraction, like to be ready for an opportunity, because and be careful about where your thoughts are, what you're thinking about, because you are super magnetic right now. Okay. And then we have the darkness. And it's interesting because Pisces is exactly what this energy is. This card is about just having faith. The long night moon is usually like around the winter solstice. It's when the nights are really long and the days are really short. And this is about, using that time wisely, to rest and release. But this is also a card of the darkness has to be there just as much as does the light. We live in the world of duality. We live in a realm of yin and yang. And there's, if you look at the yin and yang, it's black and white, and then the black has a white dot and the white has a black dot. That's what this is all about. Transmuting the darkness, applying the knowledge, the light and the dark. Anywho, so this is, the darkness has to be there just as much as does the light. So this is the Pisces. And so when you get this, just know that you have, this is a time of year for you, a very attractive period. Who wants to be seen? 10 of Cups. Yep. Emotional completion. Fulfillment. That's what I was thinking, completion and fulfillment. Having love, an abundance of love and things that make life and love enjoyable. All right, tell me about the darkness. What does Gemini need to know about the darkness? Yeah, there's this Ace of Swords, a new perspective, a way of seeing the darkness. Ace of Swords. This is a clarity, a truth, an inner standing. Again, mental focus as well, Ace of Swords. And this is your energy, Gemini. This is this is air signs in the tarot. So this is your energy. This is you. Seeing in the dark, seeing clearly, seeing the truth of whatever this Five of Staffs is. Yeah. This resistance, this drama. This is that darkness. And this is you triumphing, victory. Seeing the truth about something or learning, because we have the Page of Swords here, and this is a communication coming in. And this can even be you learning how to because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Look at, there's this attraction. You have two aces here, Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity coming in, some kind of blessing, manifestation, gift, dream, money. Well, you did have abundance on the bottom of the deck here. So there is some kind of abundance. You are attracting something, whatever this Ace of Pentacle is, whatever seed that you planted in the ether, whatever your higher self did on that new moon. It's interesting. The Page of Swords, is that you learning? Or is this a communication coming in? The truth, news, communication, an announcement. And it looks like it's this Ace of Swords. And again, the Page of Swords is your energy. But he looks like he's fighting someone. Whatever this drama is, for some of you, this resistance, this drama, this Five of Staffs, this fighting. It taught you. And you're gonna understand when you get here. These two are very much related. This supermoon, be ready for anything. You're very magnetic right now. The supermoon, you know, when the moon is close to the earth. And there may be a lot coming up for you because this moon may be maybe some of you too have a lot of Pisces in your chart as well, but this new moon leading into this full moon is very powerful for you because there's something manifesting, a seed, an opportunity, abundance, something from this darkness. And remember, this is a card of you can repel what you want. This is you, what you're focusing on, seeing clearly, seeing the truth clearly. So you can attract. And it's interesting because she has a sword. And the Ace of Swords is a card of victory. Whatever this drama is that's going on, this resistance, this drama, this conflict, ego, competition, whatever this is, you're either going to receive, the truth is going to come in. Some kind of understanding, truth, some kind of new focus is going to come in, and you're going to be able to manifest. Something is going to come through the darkness. Yeah, Seven of Swords on the bottom. Some kind of drama, perhaps. Somebody gossiping or talking about you or lying about some kind of nasty situation. But that situation taught you something. And there is a reward for learning. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. All right, let's... And for the full moon on the 18th of March 2022 is in the constellation Virgo, and it is the worm moon. It is called the worm moon. I wondered if it was going to come out twice. It's time for you, Gemini, to open your heart to pleasure. Whatever you've been through, whatever the drama was, whatever this energy was, this darkness. It's time for you to open your heart. I really think this is that pleasure. Whatever this is, abundance or a new relationship or just you feeling opening up. But like this is pleasure, opening to pleasure in all its forms. Allowing yourself to feel pleasure, to be transformed by the pleasures, finding all the different kinds, being aware of the different beauties and pleasures of life, and allowing yourself to maybe even experience new pleasures. You have pleasure here twice. It's time for you to feel good again. It's time for you to open up and allow yourself to really fall in love with life and the pleasures of life again. And we got all these other cards here. Holy cow. Yep, we have surrender. So this is the new moon. The full moon. So this is about releasing, surrendering to the full moon what you no longer need. Surrendering and trusting in the universe and allowing, working in tandem as a co-creator with the universe. Letting go of what you don't have the answer to. And surrendering it and trusting and allowing and having faith that the universe will have your back. That's the huge part of surrendering. Seeing, there we go again. See, we have this Ace of Swords and this Page of Swords here, and this is purity. This is about keeping things clean and simple. Not making things messier or harder than they have to be. This is about cleanest, simplest solutions, knowing why you do what you do. This is reminding me of the Ace of Swords energy. And then we have discernment. Everything that you've been through, this darkness, that Five of Staffs energy, whatever, this has helped you to become and we have a completion of a 10. This helps you learn how to discern. Choices that you make that have been mistakes or regrets or failures or whatever lessons you've learned through the choices that you made, whether good or bad, it was all to teach you discernment. And it's interesting that we have purity, seeing things clearly, seeing things in their purest, simple form, knowing when to avoid these situations like Five of Staffs of drama. I really think this is you. This is the Ace of Swords, and then we have balance. Choosing and finding balance. No matter what's going on, no matter what, you know, the storm or, you know, cycle or season, always choosing balance, always looking for peace. We have this purity, this discernment, and this balance. And all three of these, their eyes are covered, right? And you have this Ace of Swords, which is about clarity, seeing the truth, and it's your energy. What do you know, and with the Seven of Swords, there's something, tell me more about, oh, wow. Well, we got Two of Pentacles, which is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which is funny because this full moon is in Virgo, and we have earth energy. And this is about, Two of Pentacles is about prioritizing, making choices, feeling sometimes conflicted, like you're being pulled in two different directions, or being, you know, feeling out of balance while you're trying to prioritize, you know, and make your life work for you, you know. King of Pentacles. This is you. This is that abundance. This is that Ace of Pentacles. This is you. You know, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's successful. Very down to earth, very grounded, very practical, but also this is success. This is confidence. This is abundance. This is somebody who's also a warm, generous leader. This is you. Abundant and security, stability. Wow, look at all of these. We have the Magician. You have the power. This is that supermoon to attract what you want, to manifest what you want. You have everything you need. The divine has given you. You've always had it. You have the power. You really do. Yep. To transform yourself. We have the card of Scorpio. Death. Transformation. You have the power to end. You know, that this is, you're being transformed, because we have, this is a card of transformation, and it's pleasure card. There's butterflies. The card of transformation. There's no butterflies, just flowers on that one. But there's transformation. Something is ending. This darkness is coming to an end. And something new is beginning. You know, something is going to be, you have the power to pull your life back into balance. You have the power to manifest the abundance. And right now is a super attractive time for you. You just have to see this darkness for what it actually is. You were supposed to learn from it. And once you accept that and you learn from it, there's something in your frequency that's going to manifest something. When you release something, you create room for something new to come in. But you definitely have the power to bring things into balance. You definitely have the power to, you know, again, yin and yang, bring things into balance and transform your life, and to end this cycle. You know, and the King of Pentacles is someone too. This is, you know, who manifests and feels the pleasures of his life. You know, this is the King of Pentacles with sovereignty, you know, financial sovereignty, abundance, wealth, having enough to help your friends. But there's definitely something that needs to be seen here about balance, about purity, about discernment. Whatever this darkness and this Five of Staffs is, you've always had the power. You've always had the power. even if you didn't feel like it. So on this full moon, just open up to pleasure, surrender to pleasure, surrender to the universe. Allow yourself to experience the pleasure of co-creating with the universe, so you can experience that magic. Everything that you've been through was to teach you how to see and act and choose. Okay, last but definitely not least. Okay, so we're just gonna looking towards the new moon on April 1st. Yeah, look at, shut your mouth as I say it, new moon on April 1st. And this is the second, this new moon. Wow, you got a super moon and a new moon. And then on the full moon, you got the snow moon, which is this is a full moon. It's usually in February. And it's about, you know, the simplicity and beauty and peace of like a something as simple as like a snow blanketed field, and before anybody has traipsed through it, and you know, it's pristine and it's beautiful and it reflects the light, the moonlight, the starlight, the sunlight, and you see all those little sparkles of color come out in the snow. The purples, the yellow, the orange, the blue, the pink. Like not making life messy. But anywho, so that you got a full moon, a super moon. Oh, you also have the long night moon. And now we have new beginnings as we talk about the new moon. Something new is transforming. Remember? Because you had Scorpio, right? You had the Scorpio card. Ooh. I didn't mean to put those back in the deck. You had the Scorpio card. So something has definitely is coming to an end, and you're transforming. So, and again, the new year. This is a new beginning for you. This is a powerful new year for you. Astrological new year, and there's a portal. There's a doorway to walk through. And we have this card of self-love, radical self-love. Putting yourself first, honoring yourself. And it's interesting, this sovereignty card is just the king. I'm getting the King of Pentacles with the sovereignty. There's this self-love is very important. Clearly, I'm not saying anything that's profound, but it's more important. It's if you want love and you want relationships, then in your life, then spoil yourself. This pleasure is here. Spoil yourself with radical self-love, which is the attraction, the super attraction for real love and relationships. Everything else that you've been through was here to teach you. You know, some of you maybe, you know, this could be about a relationship, about finding love again. Maybe being ready for love, but self-love. This is a new year of self-love for you, a new beginning, yeah. Okay, we got the card of Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Worries. So we have more 5 energy. We have the 5 of Staffs. We have the 5 of Pentacles. This is the energy of moving through something difficult. 5s are moving through something difficult, but 4s are stability, security, foundation. 5s are about going through something so that you can learn and grow. And then you get to the 6, which is about growth and development and balance again. So, and this is a 6. So this is about feeling lack of something, lack of money, lack of love, lack of whatever you think is missing in your life, a home, a job, friends. Usually it's money and relationships, money and love. Well, this is the Capricorn card, the Devil card. It's don't allow, this energy is messing with you. Worries. This is major arcana as well. Worries, doubts, fears, anxieties, choices that you make out of worry, doubt, out of the darkness. Don't, you know, the Devil card, to me is the card, the silver lining in the Devil card is that the Devil card teaches you to assert your free will, to assert your human will, the choices that you make, and making choices out of self-love and not out of fear, not out of the darkness, not out of the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Staffs, or the Darkness card, but out of love, out of self-love. Don't let, it's interesting that this card has pink in it, and then the flowers are like the similar pink. Don't let this energy, whatever, if it's coming from within or without, if it's someone else's voice in your head or your voice in your head, don't, it's time for a new beginning. Remember, the Scorpio card came out. It's time to end. It's time to choose to assert your free will. And then this character, this energy has no more power over you. Very interesting. What's on the bottom of this deck? Yep, the path. The path is opening. And the path is about something. This is about when you accept and you recognize something. And this path almost illuminates in front of you. This opening of a way. And there's an opening of a way. You just have to accept, open yourself to pleasure, surrender, and co-create with the universe, right? Because this is how you manifest. By accepting your power, accepting that you have everything you need. Cups, pentacles, swords, and staffs. And all you have to do is co-create with the universe. But there's pleasure. Wow, I can't believe, I wondered if it was going to come out twice. Open yourself, the opening of a way. And for some of you, it's pleasure. And there's this new, almost like you're going to be pleased with yourself, this new self-love that you're cultivating. All right, Gemini, I'm excited. I'll get to, we'll do the new moon readings. I'll try to get those out prior to April 1st, so you have time to watch the reading as well as plan to meditate. But this is beautiful. Sovereignty and pleasure. Beautiful. All right, Gemini.